Let's Uncommon Fossil, and today presenting a Monkey Trio deck. I do want to give a shout out to Ember Power. He made a video on this deck recently and kind of inspired me to try my hand at it. So I'll provide a link to his video in the description below. It's a deck that's at best okay, I will say, at best. We play a 3-3 line of each of the Monkey Trio lines. Monkey Trio is an ability if you have Simisage, Simisear, and Simipour in play. Ignore all colorless energy in the costs of attacks used by this Pokemon. And so we have three different options, three different types, and they do three different things. Each one has one colored energy, either a water, grass, or fire, and 2 to 3 other energies. So Simisear Heat Tackle does 190 damage for fire and 3 colorless. You have to be, I do play Reversal Energy. Reversal Energy doesn't cover this one. I've made that mistake. It's not good when you make that mistake because it's 4 energies in this one. But obviously the ability just is for 1 fire as long as you have all 3 set up. It does 190 to the opponent's active Pokemon, which is very nice. So 190 on a basic for 1 energy. I mean, stage 1 single prize for 1 energy is a very solid number. It does 30 to itself, so but you're getting 1 shot anyway, so that's not the biggest thing in the world. Then we have Simisage with its attack arm thrust needle, does 100 damage for grass, colorless, and then during the next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from Pokemon that have an ability except Simisage. So it's not safe in the mirror match from the Simisage, but I don't think that is particularly relevant, is it? So what was I saying? But 100 damage is okay. Grass type is useful, obviously, for things. And although 100 damage ends up being short of the numbers you need to one-shot like a Roaring Moon, and obviously you can't one-shot a Charizard EX, but we can two-shot those. And then with the arm, with the protector from Pokemon with abilities, obviously against something like Charizard EX, that is a big plus there. Simipour is the third and the last of the Monkey Trio, at least the order I'm presenting them in. It Liquid Lashing for watercolors. Colorless does 50 damage to the active, not huge, obviously, but then it does 30 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon, and that can be very good. I have definitely won games with this attack up against a deck with a lot of low HP Pokemon. You kind of might probably need to attack 3 times generally, and then you can have a really big multi-prize turn. So those are the 3 things. Pokemon is a 3-3 line in each. I would rather have 4 just because we have to have all 3 in play. And I've had so many of these basics prized in so many games too. I've been unfortunate with that when I was trying to with this deck as it's been going. But the reason I point out the basic is it has Call for Family. It is 70 HP, so Buddy Poffin will work with it. So it will get better post-rotation, but it's still not going to be all that strong. But it is a big boost on it, the deck. But Call for Family, we'll use that occasionally for 1 energy. Search your deck for basic energy, put it onto your bench. I wish Call for Family was stronger. It should be at least 2 Pokemon, maybe even 3. I mean, it's not like the deck would be overpowered if they did that. It really should be at least 2, I got to say. But anyway, that's what we got there. The energy count in here, and the reason is we can't play any other engine cards. Sorry, just getting back to that, because we have to have the stage 1 for each of these in play. Any Pokemon can get knocked out, so we need 2 of each lines in play all the time, right? You want to have 2 waters, 2 grass, and 2 fires on the board at all times. That's really what you want to do just to be safe to attack the following turn. Okay, energies. Play 4 Luminous Energy because that pays the attack cost for any of these, of course, assuming they're all in play. And then we have 3 basic energies of each of the type: fire, water, grass, right? And it does let us play Raihan as well, and we just need to get these energies, and hopefully we get the right energy at the right time. That's Luminous lets us attack with anything, so definitely 4 of those in the list. Then play 2 reversal energies. I do like this in the deck. It allows us to attack with not Simisear, because like I said, that's 4, but you can attack with Simipour or Simisage with reversal energy if you don't have everything set up, and that definitely comes into play at times and is useful. So I like having a couple reversals in the deck. All right, look, we have no engine, so kept to a minimum number of trainers with thick lines of the things we need. The big thing here is getting Pokemon into play. Because if we don't get Pokemon into play early and then can't keep our benches full and get our evolutions, we just lose with the deck. So taking up a lot of deck space with Pokemon search cards for Battle VIP Pass, really key. Honestly, games where you don't have at least one Battle VIP Pass, you're probably going to lose, and that's unfortunate. For level balls, instead of Nest Ball, because the basic are 70 HP, so level ball is just a little more flexible there in case we want to thin for some reason, but not to play it down. And then for Ultra Balls, that's to get the stage ones, right? If the stage ones were 90 HP, it'd probably be better because we get it level ball, but but instead only Ultra Ball will get it. But it does take us out of one-shot range of Radiant Greninja, which can be useful. So the 100 HP is a good thing and a bad thing. Once level ball rotates, then we just are happy that it's got more HP. And then 2 Great Balls. At times I've played 4 in the deck, but just reduced it to 2 to get some other consistency cards. But with a deck like this, we have a lot of Pokemon. We just need to get some Pokemon in play. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Put a Pokemon you find there into hand. Very good. To keep getting these cards back, 1 Klara, put up to 2 Pokemon and or 2 basic energy from the discard pile into your hand. So it just helps us set up the following turn. Multiple Klaras could be good, but we need these other supporters that I'll get to shortly. And 2 Super Rods, shuffle in a combination of up to 3 Pokemon and or basic energy from the disc pile into your deck. Or basic single prize deck. So, I mean, a single prize deck, not a basic deck, a single prize deck. So we're getting knocked out a lot. So we need to keep streaming attackers and we got to keep our bench full. So Super Rod, very important here. 2 Raihan, I think I mentioned, since we play basic energy, we're getting single prize deck. We're getting knocked out a lot. Raihan's just really good for that. Accelerate 1 basic energy for the discard pile to one of your Pokemon and search your deck for any 1 card. And then we play 4 Ionos, which is good, right? It helps us get cards early, can make life difficult. Our opponent is the game late in the game. We don't play any boss because, hey, I just making the deck work is really the challenge. And then 4 Bruno. I really like Bruno in a deck like this. And I think if you don't play Bruno a lot, you should definitely try it out in a deck like this. You'll see the strength of it. It is rotating, but enjoy it while we have it. You shuffle your hand into your deck, draw 4 if your Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn. Draw to 7 instead. So single prize deck, we're getting knocked out a lot. So you play down whatever cards you have in hand that you need to play that turn, and then Bruno shuffle into the deck, draw a fresh 7. Just really good in a deck like this. You could play some TM, the Technical Machine tool cards like TM Crisis Punch or something, because they're all, I believe, colorless energy. And as long as you have your Monkey Trio in play, they can then attack for free. But I didn't do it because you got to draw into that card the right time, whatever it is. And I just don't think, deck space is an issue. And I don't have an engine, so I figure I'm just not going to draw into the right tool card the right time. So, and plus you can't attach it. You have to play at the turn you're going to use it. You can't attach it in advance is what I was going to say. So I haven't played those, but you can mess around with those as well. So that's the list. Tried to keep it fairly simple and straightforward. Let's take a look on the ladder and see what we can do. All right, let's see what happens here. The deck is, it's being what it is, I guess is fair to say, as I'm trying to get some decent, I'm just trying to, I'd like a game that shows the deck working, right? Some games where the deck doesn't work is also probably pretty fair as well, but I'd like to get one game where the deck works. If I can't get a game that works, I don't really like it, I'm not sure that I'll upload a video out of it if I can't, right? If it's a deck that just, I can't get it to work at all, I just don't think it's, even that, I know it's a gimmick deck, it's not great, hey, okay, not terrible. Not terrible. All right, Mulligan, that's very nice. Okay, so a Roaring Moon deck, I assume. I don't one-shot them, but I do hit them for weakness with the grass. Okay, that's good. This is good. They might take a knockout this turn, so I got to be prepared for that as well. So I will get 2 Pokemon in play. I have all 3 stage 1s, which is also super nice. So I'll grab a water and a grass because if they play a rope, I send it to the other grass. If they just knock out my active, right? I have attack next turn with this hand. So we'll see what happens, right? I have the energy to attack with whoever, and they have all three of the stage one. So it's pretty good turn one, right? It's not, excuse me. I mean, the downside is I don't, I don't have backups for two of my Pokemon. So let's see what happens here. They're being very slow. I think they're unhappy with their hand, is my guess. So imagine grab a Battle VIP Pass. I assume it's in deck. Anyway, they're being slow or deliberate, but taking a while. Okay, yeah, that makes sense there. The immunity to on Simisage to Pokemon with abilities is good, but it also stops damage. So even if Raymond had an ability, it could use its first attack. Although they damage themselves, they don't want to do that. I am protected from Moltres with him, which is good. If they were to attack with Radiant Greninja, I'm safe against him too. So I might just be okay here. We'll see what happens. Since the Roaring Moon's the active, they probably can't attack with him. Okay. I mean, maybe. I mean, they do have the Dire Galarian Moltres, but no, they don't have any energy in the discard pile. So, okay, Trekking Shoes. Should have used Trekking Shoes first before attaching the energy, just in case, right? Could have changed what their plan is. It might not. The odds of that happening might have been almost zero. I don't know, but you just want to give yourself as much knowledge of, because nothing they were going to playing the energy didn't impact what Trekking Shoes was going to give you. So okay, I can attack here, and I'm liking this. So this is very good. This is as good a start as it gets with this deck, right? So what do I want to get in play? He does 100. So since I have I'm gonna toss down the fire because I have two waters, so I'm more likely to draw into a water, right? I would like either of those, honestly, but this is pretty good. This is pretty good. So Bruno, fresh 5. I'd love to get. Oh yes. Now the problem is I don't have access to a they're gonna knock me out probably. If they don't knock me out this turn though, I have a lot of hope, right? If they knock me out though, things are not so good. I will attach energy to the Simisear, I would think here. So obviously, I wish I had a supporter here. This is what I wish I had for next turn, right? Because I don't, they have the Gradient Greninja, which isn't a great engine, but they need to get engine to the discard, and it does give them an engine. Okay, Pokestop, which, okay, so now they should be able to attack this turn. Okay, and he does 50, so he does not knock him out. If they didn't have the tool, the best play would be the Simipour, right? So they're going to move an energy to the active, and as long as they have an energy in hand, they take the knockout. And they're going to get rid of Pokestop with the process too. I think they don't have to, but they should, right? I mean, unless they want to leave it for themselves. Tossing him down, I assume, and I know they have the energy switch. I don't know if they have an energy. They probably do. Okay, they probably have Earthen Vessel in deck. I assume that they'll grab with Arven, and then it guarantees, and they have a knockout. And then I am hoping I top deck something useful. I need a... okay, so they must have Earthen Vessel already in hand or energy, or they don't have Earthen Vessel. Okay, yeah, they have Earthen Vessel in hand. They want to discard an energy if they can, I assume. Okay, Battle VIP Pass is always good to get rid of because it is no good after turn 1. Um, this deck will get better with Buddy Poffin. I don't think it's going to get, it gets better, but I don't think it gets that much better. It actually is it is a meaningful bump to this deck. Okay, so they're wow. Okay, so they're gonna switch, I guess. I guess they're gonna play a switch card. Okay. Which is fine. Hmm. I guess I mean I have the potential to take a knockout this turn. I need to get lucky though, right? And they're gonna leave the stadium for me, and I like that as well. Because they had energy switch, they could have attached to the active and energy switch to the active and got rid of the stadium. And I didn't like that as much. This isn't terrible for me because I could take 2 prizes this turn, right? I need to get lucky though. I have a top deck, and then I do have Pokestop, in which case if I hit, okay, they used their V-Star, which is fine. Okay. Which is a smart play because I may knock them out this turn. Oh, that's right. I forgot. They forgot. And I forgot too. They can't knock me out. So I now knock them out. So that is super awesome, right? I don't know that I want to Iono them, do I? I think I do. I think I do. I think I need to get more Pokemon in play. I need to get more guys evolved. That's what I need to do. So, well, that's pretty nice there. All right, give me something off him. All right, grab him. I don't have. Okay, well that's actually pretty good. This is pretty good for me. And that was a huge mistake by their part, attacking into my guy who's immune to them. So they did that to protect the Roaring Moon from getting knocked out. The problem is they just gave me 2 free prizes in the process. And I'm pretty sure they were, and if they didn't attack, if they had known about that, look, I forgot about that too because I was thinking, oh, I'm going to attack. They're attacking with Roaring Moon. That's what I assumed because that was the plan of play I was concerned about. I didn't think even if they took the knockout, which of course they didn't, the fact that I had the potential to one-shot him wasn't great, I will say, right? And I top decked Bruno, right? Which means, or Iono. I mean, what did I play? I should look at the battle log. I keep forgetting the battle log. The battle log is quite good. I drew Iono and I played it. Okay, so wait, what was that? What was that about Bruno? Something about Bruno too. Oh, I got a Bruno for the prize. Okay. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. So we'll see what they do. And they can attack into my active with him. I mean, they can attack with more Pico as well. Although they don't actually damage me with more Pico. So because of my immunity still. So they're going to blow me up here, but I want to knock him out. That's what I want to do. So the Simipour is not the play. I'm pretty certain because he does 50 and he's got 120. So, and so the switch card did help actually because it takes an extra turn now to cut through him. But I'm going to just attack with Simisear. Yeah, I just attack with Simisear. And I use the Klara to get back the Simisage and the Pansage, right? And so it's okay. So I'm up 2 prizes. You can take a prize. I should have 2 more prizes this turn, right? Did they use their supporter? Don't look at I'm used to looking at the discard pile because that's what you got to do. I think did they not use a supporter yet? No, they used Professor Sada's Vitality, which is a good card. It's a good card. So so they can't disrupt my hand because I like this hand is what I want to say. So that's fine. They kept the stadium in play. Now I don't have any engine at all, so I need to keep this deck going, right? So like Bruno's good too, but I need the guarantee of the so I need to Klara here. Klara guarantees it, right? So I want the guarantee. No energy to recover. That's okay. So I have knockout now. Toss you down. What do I want to do here? What do I want to power up for next turn? I think a Simisage is still really good, so I'm going to put the energy onto him. I might lose that, but if I do, I do, right? I'm not gonna freak out over that. I damage myself. I don't love that, but so now they can actually take me out with more Pico. So that is meaningful, right? That damage I did to myself. So maybe I should. Well, maybe I should have sent up the the Pansage. Maybe that was a mistake because I could have sent up the Pansage because I knew I could get him set up to attack with as well. Yeah, maybe I made a mistake there. So energy switch. So okay. I mean, the thing is, I've gotten a great job getting my bench set up and developed. Right. That's what I need to do. So they're going to knock me out, keep their stadium in play, and I don't have any gusting though. I don't have gusting, but now they can't hit with more Pico. The only thing they can do is hit me with another. All right, this is a nice spot here. So I'm gonna attack with Simisage because he blows him up. He doesn't blow him up. He does some meaningful damage though. I could attack with him. Actually, it wouldn't be terrible, would it? I think I need to put the pressure on though. He puts the most pressure on, I think. So this is good. Get him in play. Get him in play. I want to attack with next turn, I think. I mean, he takes out the Mew. I'm going to attach to Simisear. Oh, wait, what's in the prizes? Okay, no, I don't need that yet, right? So I'm going to attach here. I'm going to play. Actually, I'm going to Bruno here. Actually, this is a pretty good hand. Should I just sit on the hand for next turn? Because I do like the Bruno. So I'm just going to attack. Just since I don't have a draw engine, right? It's like, are they going to disrupt my hand? If they don't disrupt my hand, and I get knocked out, I want Bruno next turn. That's what I want. I don't have any gusting options whatsoever. So playing the Rod next turn and playing the Bruno is pretty good. They probably out of tools, out of the what do you call it? The Ancient Booster energy capsule. I don't know. If they are, that's very meaningful because that means I could hit into Roaring Moon and then I can finish him off with Simipour, which may be the way I win the game too. Right? They have to attack with this other Roaring Moon this turn. If they don't, or they can just not attack. They can't leave him in the active because I will knock him out. And I don't think they can really afford not to take a prize. So they really have to do everything they can to wow. So they probably can't attack with the other Roaring Moon, which is super awesome for me. And I don't know what I want to do then. All right, so they're going to boss up. See what they do here. Okay. Bossing him up is fine. I mean, I guess, well, that doesn't make any sense actually, right? They shouldn't have bossed. Why that now that I think about that makes no sense because I have game now. I have guaranteed game. They should have taken out the guy with the energy attached, right? Because if I don't have energy, I can't attack this turn. I have grass, fire, water. That didn't make any sense to me. And so I just do this for game. So they at least I mean, the boss actually gave me game on board. I right? I'm pretty sure it bought that. I don't know why they made the boss play. So anyway, the deck did its thing, and in a good way, right? You can see It's set up, right? I set up pretty well. Had a few turns to do it, I think, but ultimately got all the, got all two of every Pokemon down and got most of them evolved most of the time too. So once you're in that position, you have good flexibility, and the deck did its thing. All right, let's see what happens here. Yeah. All right, won the coin toss, get to go first. That's good. It give me a nice setup. It's tough. Look, opponents don't always set up either, so sometimes slow starts can be overcome. All right, this is a pretty good hand here. So I will use the Great Balls first. Oh, that's awesome. 2 Iono reversal. Ooh, okay. So, huh. All right, let's see what the deal is here. Is it Zoroark? Not sure. No. That wouldn't be that. It's not a Turnus. They have the Turnus sleeves, but I'm pretty sure it's not a Turnus. Give me a battle. Okay. Well, that's good too. If I save the, I think I want to save the Great Balls, right? Because Great Balls can get me what I need, right? So I will toss down another Fire because he's in the active, so he's the. All right, so I one of my water basics, one Panpour's prize. I'm going to attach, just get these guys in play, attach to the grass. I have reversal, which could, so which gives me the option of attacking with any of them. The thing is, I have to hit that Pokemon with the Great Ball. So, but if they knock out my active or they knock out anything other than the Pansage, I send up the Pansage because he can retreat for 1, and I have an energy attached. And with the Great Ball, any of the 3 Pokemon, any of the stage 1s, then I can attach the reversal and attack with him. So that's the thought there. It's a lot more energy than I need. Obviously, I wish I had not 3 energies all at one time. They're good energies, right? Luminous is nice. The reversal's nice. But having both is not great. So it's a Roaring Moon deck with a barrel engine. So are they? Okay, they didn't. Okay, well that's actually pretty good for me, I will say. All right, so okay, so let me get my grass guy evolved because you do a lot of damage, which I like, and I like damage, right? Let's see what I hit here. I like this as well, right? Get him down, so gives me a nice attacking option here. I'll attach my Luminous Energy, and I might just attack with him, actually, right? I might attack with him, and then I play a Bruno. If I have a Simipour, which I don't have. Okay, so they're going to knock me out, right? So I think I want to retreat. I'm going to retreat and send him up. Yeah, so that's the play. End turn, right? Keep my stage 1s alive if I can. They're going to need to play a rope, either a boss to get one of these guys, or if they play rope, it puts me in an awkward spot too, because then I have to send up either one of my stage 1s, or I have to send up my only Panpour. Either way, I cannot attack with 1 energy next turn, but I do have reversal on hand, so that's not bad. That's not bad. So, just trying to think through. If it comes to this hand, I might attach an energy to the active and then Bruno, because I'd probably need to retreat, right? I could hope that I get an energy that maybe I attach the Luminous. No, we'll see what happens. Honestly, we'll see what happens. So they're going to draw 3 cards. Good for them. I kind of would like, in some sense, I wouldn't mind getting knocked out here. I kind of feel like that might actually help me. Okay, let's see what I draw into. If I attach active, I can't. I have to retreat, right? But at this point, I need I think that's the play. I think this gives me the most outs. And I might call for family as well, which works off this guy too. So, okay, so I mean I can evolve him, but I can't attack, right? So I want to get a Pansage into play. That's what I want to do, right? Just fill up with all the different colors, and all right, not terrible. It's not terrible. Yeah. See what happens here. They're gonna knock me out. I assume I send up the Simisage and smack into them with him. If they don't get their tool attached, then I can take them out with a Simipour. What do I have? I do have. Okay, I don't have basic energy in the discard. So, but getting knocked out is a plus. It does activate my Raihan. Okay, so they played. Okay, well, no, why'd they play the stadium? I was going to say that does give them more damage, which it does, but they don't need that. That they do 100 damage anyway, so they never need more than that with this deck. With my deck, maybe they don't. They might not be sure what all I'm doing because knowing I didn't really know about this deck in detail. Certainly before I started working on it myself, it's not really what you should be playing if you want to do well. It's fun. It's fun. Okay, so they bricked. So I could retreat. How do I want to work this? I can't attack this turn, can I? So, do I want to attach energy? I think I want to attach an energy here and just pass. I think I'll do this, and I'll just pass at this point. I could evolve him, but I could retreat. None of those things make any sense. So just not doing much right now, right? Neither of us are doing much right now. That's what I'll say. They have a deck. They shut off their part of their engine with the Path to the Peak, so I didn't really get that play. Will say, but okay. So reversal, which pays them the attack cost of 1. So what's the reversal for? For Barrel? I mean, maybe. I mean, they do one shot my Barrel on a coin flip. So what do I have? I have a grass energy going in there. And so, yeah. So this is not terrible. This is not terrible. Okay, so that's nice. That's very nice. Okay, so what do I have? I have a grass energy, right? So he can now attack. But I think I want a Raihan here, right? I want to get... What do I want to get in play, though? That's the question. Do I want to get a fire Pokemon in play? Maybe I grab a Bruno just to set up next turn. I think I need something like Bruno. I think I'm going to grab Bruno for next turn. Okay. So they just knocked me out this next turn. I mean, I had other options. I could have gotten... Well, I couldn't get another... I could have gotten Klara, which has value, right? Because if they knock out my active, which they probably will, then Klara guarantees my attack next turn. And so maybe Klara was the right play. It might have been the play. Yeah, maybe. I should have paid attention to how many, if what the Simisage situation was in the deck, and I didn't do that. And that I should have done. That was, I should have checked that out when I played the Raihan. I should have checked how many Simisages they were, because if Simisage is prized at all, now, yeah. Should I have done something different? I mean, so they're going to knock me out, which, okay, I mean, I don't get that one. I don't get that one at all. Okay, let's see what I draw. I see what I draw before I move up. Okay, so I have another water guy. I'm going to send you to the active and just start spreading some damage around, I think. I think that's my play. Partly I like this. I can always retreat him. He has energy. I already got another water basic here, so I'm going to get a bunch of waters. I can use Bruno this turn for the full 7, so that's okay too. So I will attach the energy here. I'll Bruno. I may or may not be able to attack this turn. And the answer to that would, I cannot attack this turn, right? So I'm going to retreat to the bench, I'm pretty certain here. Do I want to... All right, I'm going to use my rod, partly just to make sure, and just put back the Pokemon. I'm okay without the energy, I'm pretty sure. So now, I think I want to call for family this turn. All right, and I have one of each, which is good. So I'm going to retreat into the Pansage, call for family, get the fire guy down, and then I've got the full board like I want to be looking at. And yeah, okay. So not terrible. Not terrible. See what happens. Okay, so see, I'm not sure what all these things become. I will say. So, okay. So I guess they wanted to knock themselves out? I guess. I'm not fully sure what they're trying to do here. So Dark Patch. So I mean, I'd like to attack with Simipour this turn, right? That's my goal, to attack with Simipour. So I'm going to attach energy to him. I think, yeah. I mean that makes sense. And then I Iono, see what I get. So getting energy on the Brute Bonnet, but they need 3. I'm not exactly sure what's shaking here. So they're looking to poison me and cause trouble that way. That's what they're looking to do. So I need to retreat out of there. So this must be the guy that when he attacks, he puts you down to like 30 damage, I think. Or he does. I'm trying to remember how it works here. So yeah. So okay. So I can retreat out of here this turn. I probably want to. I mean, if I can evolve, maybe I just take the knockout with my active. We will see what happens. Having the option for reversal is nice too. Okay, so so what do I want to do here? Do I want to take the knockout? Maybe I do. So get rid of this. I'm going to keep the reversal though, right? So maybe I need to evolve the grass guy though. That's what needs to happen for sure. So I'm going to just attack with him. Am I okay with the 10 damage on him? Now he doesn't have energy, so I'm going to evolve the guy without damage. And I will do 50 and spread some love around. And again, just see what happens. Obviously, if I had done that a turn sooner, I would have taken a knockout there, which would have been nice. 50. So I knock him out next turn if he sits in the active. He's at 50 right now, and there's going to be at 40 if he sits there. So they knock me out. I have reversal, though, so I can't attack with Simipour next turn unless I draw into him, assuming he's knocked out. But I can attack with Simisear or Simisage, which is what I want. He's weak to grass. Yeah, okay, good. So I'm liking this. Now, if I take the knockout, then I can't use the reversal the following turn. That's the one downside. But I think right now I have a 2-prize turn. So the reversals at this point is for the barrel. Okay. which he does one-shot me, so it's not the worst notion in the world, but it's a bit, wow, okay, wow. I mean, I may have a two-prize turn here. See what happens. Okay. They can't retreat because the retreat cost is 3 on the active. So I don't know if they can't switch. I take two prizes. I just take the two prizes. I'm pretty certain is what I want to do here. Okay, but they drew some cards, and then I'm also a turn away from taking out that barrel. I mean the Bidoof, right? If I can back to back, if he doesn't evolve, back to back Simipours takes him out as well. So they start to, can I close out this game? I don't know. I don't know. All right, so Dark Patch, I guess, onto the Brute Bonnet, I assume. I don't know how useful that is, but he can attack, obviously. He can attack, so they're going to poison me. Oh, he's all powered up. Okay. So, I'm not sure. Okay, what are they going to do here? All right, well, this is awkward. But I can retreat. I can retreat here. So I think that's what I think they're just stalling me here. And then I think I take the two prizes because I think I need to do that. Although I lose the reversal. But if I take the two prizes, the odds are I can't use the reversal for a bit, and I probably can't use the reversal at all. Right, so yeah, not terrible. See what they do here. I think I attach and retreat, but we'll see what happens. Taking out the Lola Rattata is good as well. That gets rid of a threat there. They're going to start swinging in with Brute Bonnet. And that's okay. I mean, see what I draw. I'd love to get like a draw supporter. Okay, well that's really good too. That's beautiful. Because I'm going to attack with this is an active, so even if I evolve him, I can't attack because I'm not behind in prizes. So that's okay. But there we go. And now I'm in really good shape with my evolutions as well. So that's right. The Bidoof is immune. I forgot. Silly me. Which is actually very important, right? Because it's very important, actually. All right, Iono, that's really good too. So I will, let's see, so a water Pokemon is, my Panpour is in the discard pile. Okay, so how do I want to work this? See what they gust up. Okay, so that's a smart play. That's a very smart play. So what's going to happen here? 120. Do I attack with Simipour if I can? I think Simipour might be the better play. But we'll see. So we'll see what happens here. All right, things are going very slowly this game. I gotta see, but hey, I mean, I'm in the game, right? I'm in the game for sure. So that's the good thing there. So they take the knockout. I think I want to do the spread attack. I think it's either that or the guy or the fire. It puts me, I think, closer to the win this way, but we will see. I have energy. I think I attached the fire energy and Iono. It's not great. I can't get a. Oh wait. That's right. They didn't knock out. They knocked out the grass. All right. So hopefully there's a grass Pokemon in here. Beautiful there. Okay. So what do I what do I need here? I need the grass evolution. I have one of those guys. Okay. So the odds of that working aren't that good, though, unfortunately. Oh, I could reversal this turn. No, I can't. I'm ahead in prizes. I cannot reversal, so don't worry about that either. So I don't know if maybe I should have attached to someone that already had. Oh, well, that this game is being very generous to me now. That's all I can say, right? So that's exactly what I needed. So I got really lucky there. So um yeah, okay, this is good. So they knock out my active. Oh, it can't attack. Oh, that's right. He can't attack this turn, so he's got to have to retreat. So we'll see what happens here. I don't knock him out in the as the active, so right, he can't attack back-to-back turns. Very nice there for sure. Um, so we will see what happens here. See what happens. So I'm a turn away from taking out the barrel, so they might send him up to the active just because, right? And they can actually reversal energy, so they actually probably attack with a barrel might be the play here. If they hit heads, then they're very happy. And if they don't hit heads, it's okay too. All right, they wanted to draw some cards, see what they want to get down onto the bench. I mean, I do think the barrel attack probably makes a lot of sense. All right, Roaring Moon. That's okay. I mean, I got the tool on it. That's big because now I can't. One Simisage, one Simipour does not take him out. So that is a big play. Okay, so they. I mean, okay, don't know exactly what's going to happen here. Taking their time, they're trying to figure out their plan here. And I'm trying to figure out my plan. I've got just the one grass guy that's not evolved. So I don't remember. I don't know if the other one's in the deck or not. So they're going to rope me. What do I want to send up? I want to send up. I send up one of these guys. That's pretty simple. Good news if they knock me out. Good news is I can spread attack this next turn. Right? They can't boss me. So I'm actually, if they flip tails, I probably retreat and take it. Yeah, I mean, getting him in the active is a smart play because the Simipour would knock him out on the bench anyway. So having him in the active reduces the damage to the bench, right? So it protects everything else. But I think I want a Simipour because then I'm a turn away from winning next turn. I have another Simipour on the bench, right? The thing I don't want in the active is the Simisage because I don't have another one of him. I have Battle VIP Pass. That's no good to me, right? So they're going to attack. They're being slow here, I got to say. Slow that I like. So they're going to tail smash. Give me tails, heads. Okay. I mean, it's okay. I don't have to retreat, but, I think I'd rather have the Pokemon in play. I mean, I'll lose the energy anyway, so obviously I'd rather not be knocked out. But this puts me in a very good spot, I will say. Do I keep the energy? I think I do. I think I keep the energy here. I could attach it, but I don't think there's a reason to. It gives me the ability to retreat next turn if they do some gusting on me, right? I'm just going to take one prize this turn. If they have to knock out one of my guys on the bench, I can't use reversal, so reversal is no good. Now, I could have attached an energy to the Simisear. That would have been a play that would have had some value, too. It would have. So see what they do. Okay, they don't. They need, wow. Okay, they're down to 2 cards in deck, so also. So, but, 2 cards in deck, 2 prizes left. So they need to, counter catcher is what they need. They don't have that, which I'm guessing they don't. They're just going to lose here, right? I just send up the Simisear, blow them up. I can attack with Simisage as well. I just need 1 prize. I can take out any of. Actually, no, I do not. I do not one-shot the Roaring Moon. I take that back. I take it back. I might lose the game here, right? I might lose the game. I need to, if I can attack with Simipour, then I win because I take at least one prize. So he can't attack, but he has retreat. He has free. They just lose the game. Okay, so I just win, right? I just take them out, and yeah, so that wasn't effective there at all. So I will boom and take the win. So hey, didn't think two games I think with 2 wins, which is not something I expected to happen. Look, there were a bunch of games that I didn't win because the deck did not set up as well. But I won at least somewhere. I won. It can win 25% to a third of its games. Probably this deck. I think I kind of was in that range. These were probably the best games which showed the most action. So Monkey Trio, give it a try. It's kind of fun, but use at your own risk, right? Play at your own risk. Buyer beware. Don't expect great things from it, but it is fun, and the different attacking options do make for some interesting decisions. So there it is. It's a deck. Try it if you want. Take care.